Jonathan Kuminga, the 21-year-old athletic marvel and former lottery pick, is currently at a crossroads with the Golden State Warriors. He's a restricted free agent, but he's not rushing to sign any deal. Why? Because this isn't about money. It's about control, trust, and future of a franchise that's been stuck between eras for 3 straight seasons. In today's video, we're diving deep into the full standoff between Kuminga and the Warriors, the exact offers on the table, the sign and trade drama with the Suns and Kings, why Kuminga might walk away from $45 million, and how this single contract is freezing Golden State's entire offseason. Let's rewind. When Jonathan Kuminga was drafted 7th overall by the Warriors in 2021, the plan was simple. Let him learn from greatness. Let him watch Steph, Clay, and Draymond. Let him grow at his own pace, all while stacking playoff experience from the bench. But what started as a patient development plan soon morphed into frustration. In his rookie year, Kuminga barely cracked the rotation. In year 2, things got choppy. He flashed elite athleticism, jaw-dropping dunks, coast-to-coast drives, and moments of true brilliance. But every time he seemed to turn the corner, Steve Kerr would yank him after a missed rotation or a rush shot. The Warriors' championship or bust window wasn't ideal for grooming raw prospects. He wants freedom to make mistakes, and the Warriors want mistake-free execution. Let's start with the money. Golden State has reportedly offered a 2-year, $45 million deal. That's a healthy number on paper, just over $21 million in year 1, making Kuminga the 4th highest paid Warrior behind Steph, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green. But the fine print is where the drama lies. Year 2 is a team option, and there's no trade protection, as Golden State wants Kuminga to waive his no-trade clause, which restricted free agents typically carry on short-term deals. From the front office's perspective, this deal is about flexibility. They can trade Kuminga after January 15th, they can decline the option and renegotiate next summer, or they can cut Kuminga entirely with no long-term commitment. But from Kuminga's side, it feels like a trap. He's being asked to commit to a franchise that, in his mind, still hasn't fully committed to him. That 2-year, $45 million deal, Kuminga countered with a 3-year, $82 million deal, structured to keep Golden State under the second Tats apron while giving Kuminga early access to free agency. And the Warriors rejected it. Kuminga's frustrations have been building for years. He's been in and out of the rotation since his rookie season. He's watched veterans with lesser upside play ahead of him. And when Steph Curry went down in the 2025 playoff series versus Minnesota, Kuminga responded with 4 straight playoff games of 18, 30, 23, and 26. He showed he was ready, finally. And yet, once the stars returned, his role evaporated. So now, he's making a statement. If Golden State won't fully commit, he wants control of his own future, whether that's through a long-term deal with more player options or a fresh start elsewhere. And remember, he's still under team control. They've extended a qualifying offer, they've got bird rights, and they're fully prepared to bring him back on a short-term deal if no offer meets their standards. They just don't believe a couple of second-round picks and rotation fillers are worth giving up a guy who might average 20 points a night by next year. The only thing Golden State is asking for? An unprotected first-round pick. And right now, no one's biting. Enter Phoenix and Sacramento. Both teams have emerged as aggressive suitors, with clear roles and long-term interest in Kuminga. Multiple reports say they've pitched 4-year deals approaching $90 million, complete with player options and defined starting roles. Phoenix offer, in particular, is reportedly the most lucrative, nearly $70 million more guaranteed than Golden State's current proposal. So what's the holdup? It's about return value. The Warriors have set a high bar for any sign and trade. No bloated contracts, at least one promising young player, and ideally a first-round pick. But the Suns, they're out of tradable first-round picks until 2031, so they've offered 4 second-rounders and filler contracts. To the Warriors, that's not even a conversation starter. And the Kings haven't offered any players Golden State values highly enough to offset the risk of losing Kuminga. So far, no deal has come close, and the Warriors are prepared to shut down sign and trade talks entirely if they don't get exactly what they want. So what can Kuminga do? Here are the 3 possible outcomes. Option 1, Kuminga accepts the $8 million qualifying offer. It's a massive gamble. He'll be turning down roughly $14 million guaranteed in salary this year. But the reward, unrestricted free agency next summer, full control over his destination, and a built-in no-trade clause for this season, protecting him from mid-year relocation. Option 2, he signs the Warriors' 2-year, $45 million offer. That would lock him in as a core rotation player, but likely behind Curry, Butler, and Wiggins. He'd get paid, but not lead. Safe money, limited upside. And option 3, Golden State revisits trade talks mid-season. This is the most likely path. The Warriors keep Kuminga into the season, hope he increases his value with strong play, then shop him near February. At that point, contenders might overpay, or rebuilding teams with flexibility could jump in. So what's he worth? This is the $1 million, or should we say $30 million question. To rebuilding teams, he's a potential franchise cornerstone worth overpaying to develop. To contenders, he's a high upside sits man and still needs polish. In today's market, $30 million a year is what proven number 2 options get. Kuminga hasn't proven that yet, but he might with the right team and role. This contract holdout is having a ripple effect. Golden State's offseason is in total gridlock. The Warriors currently have 6 open roster spots and sit roughly $25 million below the first apron. They've shown interest in veterans like Al Horford, Seth Curry, and DeAnthony Melton, but they can't finalize any signings until the Kuminga situation is resolved. That's because every contract scenario, qualifying offer, 2-year deal, sign and trade, carries a different cap hit and affects how far under the tats line they can stay. So what happens next? Does Kuminga cave and take the 2-year deal? Does a surprise team swoop in with a better sign and trade? Or does he bet on himself, play out the season, and hit the open market at 23? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should the Warriors give Kuminga more control? Or are they smart to hold the line? If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in. We've got more NBA offseason breakdowns coming your way.